Hey, hello, and welcome to Virtual Street Countdown, live online game show. So I'm Goran, as you probably guessed, because it's my channel, and I just like Countdown, and so I thought, yeah, I just play Countdown basically. It's a nice game, it's a fun game, and it's just something fun. There's no yeah, anyway. Now I see we've got Helen Bailey in the chat, who is a name which I do not know, but I expect that they have a pseudonym which I do know. So if they tell me that, then that might be helpful. We also have Miski and Adriana, so hello to you. And I think I'm just going to get stuck. Actually, I will just, do I want to mention the thing that I thought of mentioning, and then I thought maybe I shouldn't mention? Tebow Bear, there you go. Okay, now I know who you are. Cool. No, I won't worry about that. We can worry about that some other time. Okay. Right, well, like I say, let's get started. And we've got our first game, letters game. We will start with a consonant. And that is a C for countdown, actually. Okay, we take another consonant, I think. That is P for parrot, as in parrot it back. We'll have a vowel this time. I'm going to put my pencil down because that's getting in the way. We've got an O for octopus. We're all in a good mood today, yeah. Okay, we'll have a consonant this time. That's T for tractor. Don't. We'll take a we'll take a vowel, and that is E for echo. We'll take another vowel, that is I for indigo. We'll take a consonant, which is N for nobody. We'll have another consonant. That's R for Romeo. And I'm just going to shift those across a little bit so we've got a little bit more space. And we will finish on a consonant G, which is in fact for Goran. And here we go. Here's the first virtual street countdown clock of the day. Let's go. Okay, that's time up. 30 seconds really does go by quite quickly. Okay. How did we do in the chat? While you send that, I will get my letters game solver up. Okay, I got a 7 myself with protein. But I'm convinced there is more. Martin Harris here with protein as well, very nice. Miski saying rain and pot. I'll tell you, look, you know, it's your own score. You know, what I always say is, you're looking for, sorry, my head went somewhere. It's how much are you how well are you doing compared to how well you've done before? That's how I try to look at things. Misky was thinking of potential. Yeah, I was thinking of projection in that one. There's no J. Or another E, and it would be too long. Adriana going with coptering. Now, I considered that, but I have looked it up in my letters game solver on my phone, and coptering isn't there for 9. So I'm afraid I would have to disallow that. There were a couple of 8s. We could have had, let's put them up actually, as is traditional with, oh gosh, yeah. Okay, you could have had entropic, which I'm guessing would mean something relating to the tropics. Sounds right. And there was also gerontic, which I'm going to look up what that means. Relating to old age, elderly people, or senescent animals or plants. So it's of the same origin as geriatric, then, I'm guessing. Okay, so maximum score for that round was 8. Okay, so let's pick those back up. Okay, put them at the side. Okay, and we'll move on to our second letters game, which we'll start with. Was topical there? It wasn't, because there was no L, I'm afraid. Nice try though, good. It's a good word, but not there. We'll start with a vowel this time, and that is E for echo. We'll have another vowel, that is I for indigo. Take a consonant. S for, the only one I can think of is suspicious, so we'll go with that. We'll go for another consonant. Another S for suspicious. Consonant. That's H for hotel. You could have had, no, what am I saying? We'll have another vowel. That's E for echo. We'll go for another vowel. Another E for echo. My oh my. We'll take a consonant this time. That is K for kappa. And we will finish on a consonant. That is N for nobody. Okay. If everyone's ready, let's start the clock. Oh, well, that's time up again. How did we do in the chat? I think I managed a 6 in that round, which, looking at those letters, I mean, 3 E's, and 2 S's and a K. It's a difficult round, that one. How did we do in the chat? Helen with 6 for shines, very nice. I got shines as well, and just to prove it, I will hold up my score sheet there. Okay, so that is there for 6. There were a couple. Now hold on. Let's look up what these mean. Okay, so you could have had niche. So Misky, I noticed you put niche. If you'd put a K in front of that, if I can spell things. Okay, if you'd put a K in front of that, you could have had niche, and you can add an ES to pluralize it and make nishes, which is a traditional Ashkenazi Jewish snack food consisting of a filling covered with dough that is typically baked or sometimes deep fried. So that would have been there for 7, but it turns out that there was an 8. There was an 8 with, and again, this is actually a word, a Jewish word. I'm not sure. So you could have had sheenies for 8. It's actually an offensive, a derogatory term for a Jewish person. So maybe it's not. If you didn't get it, yeah, I wouldn't be too sad. But it is there. I mean, it brings to mind when we had in a very old episode of Countdown, a very long time ago, a word came up, which I won't repeat it because I don't particularly want to, but let's just say it was a word that isn't particularly nice to think about and talk about on a daytime game show, or any television show, to be honest. Right. Let's move on to our first numbers game then. Alright, does anyone want to pick some numbers in the chat? Okay, and I know that there's a little bit of lag. I did put the bit rates, or the outgoing stream bit rate stuff, I did put that as low as possible, so I hope that's helped. Sorry if it hasn't. But yeah, does anyone want to pick some numbers? Some number of large, some number of small is what we're going for normally. Helen's going with 2 large. Okay, we'll take those 2. 2 large, 4 small. Alright, 2, 3, 4. Martin with the same with the same selection, so that's nice. We've got a double. 2 people are happy today. Right. Your large numbers are 50 and 25. Small numbers 3, 4, 7 and 8. And your target, we'll never skip the numbers, Misky, never. Your target is 225. 225. 30 seconds. Starting now. Ooh, goodness. That's time up. That's time up. How did we do? Helen's got it. I got it as well. How did you do it? How did you do it, Helen? I'm just going to try and bring those forward just a little bit, because they are a bit far from the screen and a little bit small. Nice. Martin went with 25 times 8 plus 4 minus 3. So 8 plus 4 minus 3 is 9 times 25, 225. That was my way as well, Martin. And to prove it, there it is. There's my workings. Always show your workings. Oh, I love Helen's solution. 50 plus 25 is 75 and multiply that by 3. I love that. I love it because you went and found the 75. When I used to watch Countdown, and then I'd tell people that I love the 75 because you get such a variety, and everyone went, no, 75's horrible because it's hard to remember. You just learn them. You learn your 75 times table. I love it. Adriana with 50 times 4 plus 25. I got that one as well. That was my second method. Okay, well done then to you all. Well done indeed. So that's 10 points. 10 points for that. Okay. Right. It's now time for our tea time teaser. Okay. And oh gosh. Yeah, me too, Helen, me too. Right, time for our tea time teaser. I've got it ready to send in the chat, but I'll read it out first. The letters are rinse Tim. Okay, that is rinse Tim. And the clue, Tim rinsed his hands. He was finished with it. He was done with his governmental job. Tim rinsed his hands. He was done with his governmental job. There it is. And I will see you after the break. I'll be back in about 2 minutes, give or take. Alright. welcome back, welcome back. Okay, well, I saw a few answers in the chat for the teaser. The clue, which has gone off the screen for me, the clue was rinse Tim. The clue was Tim rinsed his hands. He was done with his governmental job. The answer, and I know a few of you got it at home, was minister. Nice and topical. I just thought I'd drop that in. Okay, right. Third letters game, anyone? Yes, please. Let's start with a consonant. L for Lima. We'll have a vowel, which is A for... I know it's alpha, but I'm going to go amplitude, because that was in my head as well. We'll have a consonant next. That is D for delta. We'll take another consonant. That is S for supplement. I know I went with suspicious before, but hey, it's my virtual street countdown. I can go with whatever letters I choose. Okay, we'll take a vowel this time. That is I for indigo. We'll have another vowel. That is A for alpha. We'll have a consonant. That is M for Misky, actually. We'll take another vowel this time. With O for old. Oscar is the actual phonetic, but whatever. And we will finish on a consonant. That is P for parliament. That is the word that was in my head. Okay. Okay, everyone. Let's start the clock. Okay, I did terribly on that round. I'm sure there's longer words than what I got. I got a safe 5, and I'm wondering, can I pluralise it? And I do see a lot of lads. I was thinking the same thing when that came up, so you know, you're not alone. Okay, so let's put this. Well. So, yeah, let's see what we got. We've got Misky with lads, mads, mods, pod, dial and dials. Very nice. I see Martin with a 6 with plasma. Wonderful. That is fantastic. I'm not going to put plasma up just yet. I'm going to check my one because Adriana got the same one that I was wondering, can I have that as a 6? Plaids. You can have plaid, which is like sort of stripy, I think, or is it checkered, something like that. And I'm wondering, can you pluralise it? And yes, you can. You can pluralise it. You can also have modals like Helen got. Now, there was an 8. Okay, there was an 8, which I'm a bit sad that I didn't spot. Because it was sort of staring at us. You could have had diplomas for 8. There it is. there's diplomas. But building on plasma, I think I have to look up what this means. You could have had, hold on. Hold on, bear with me. Is that on the, let's put the map up here. There. Yep. Is that there? Nice. You could have had plasmodia, which I'm going to have to look up what it means. Okay. You could have had that for 9. Plasmodia. It's the plural for Plasmodium, which is a genus of unicellular eukaryotes that are obligate parasites of vertebrates and insects. Okay, wow. Yeah, it's a brilliant word, but that was there for 9. So my score was 6. Maximum score for that round was 18 because of the 9. You get double. Plasmid, yeah, that was there. You could have had plasmid. Absolutely. I'm sad I didn't spot that. I should have spotted that because it's sciencey. I should have spotted that. I'll tell you what, Misky, you keep that, you take that. You know, if you want to say you got plasmid and take 7 points, you do it. Okay, I have no problem there. Right, letters game number 4, I think. What are we going to start with? We'll start with a vowel this time, and that is A for alpha. We'll take another vowel. This wouldn't go in. That is U for undergraduate. These words are in my head. We'll take another vowel, I think. That is A for alpha. Consonant. D for delta. Another consonant. M for maudlin. Fine. We'll take another consonant. X for X-ray. And I'm just gonna bring those so they're a bit. Yep. Another consonant now. That is T for oh gosh, I can't think of it. Tango. That is tango, and we'll get another consonant. That is R for Romeo, and we will finish on a vowel, and that is O for Oscar. Alright, for the last letters game today, let's start the clock. Well, that's time up. So I think I got a 6 in that one. There's got to be. I'm sure there's a 7 and I can't see it. I hate it when that happens. Let's put it into the solver and see what comes up. Okay. Ooh. Helen and Martin both got Matador for 7, and I think that was the longest word possible. Let's Matador there. Yeah, that was the longest. I was trying to go. I was thinking of something like auto something, because that's a common one, but it wasn't there. My 6, which I thought was going to be there, but it wasn't. Add a minute, AU. Oh gosh, yeah. Adam is there for 4, of course. Oh, Miski's a big fan of The Last Leg, so that's what that is. I thought I could have Taxdom, Taxdom, but it's not in my my solver list. I'm gonna double check on Google. Oh, that's why. Oh no, hold on. Maybe it. Well, okay, it's not that. All I get when I search Taxdom is a software company which actually has an E on the end, so it's probably pronounced Taxdome. So I think I have to disallow my word, and I get 0 for that round. That's a shame. Oh well. But yeah, well done if you got Matador for 7. Okay. Well, I'll tell you this, that, you know, Helen, you are doing very well, and Martin is a regular here on Virtual Street Countdown, and he does very well. He does very well on here as well. So you are very equally matched, I think. Right, last numbers game. Numbers game number 2, the last one. Have we got any choices? Or do you know what? You got 2 people earlier who had the same choice. I'm going to choose the numbers this time because I want to. Like that, yeah. Alright. And do you know what? I'm going for 4 large. I fancy it. We know the 4 large numbers. They are 25, 100, 50, and 75. And the small numbers, 1 and 6. Oh dear. Oh well. And our target, I've got to change those around because I've got a 0 in the wrong place. Our target is 400, 408. 408. Your time starts now. Okay, that's time up. Did you ask for violence? Kind of, apparently, yeah. I think I've got 405, but it's not written down. So while you put any answers you got in the chat, I'll quickly talk you through what I did. I went with. Oh, I think no, not quite. I've got 406 not written down now. Do you know what? talk you through that one. It would be the same score. You do 75 plus 1 for 76. Multiply that by 6, and I think that gets you to 456. Then, you can take away the 50, and you get 406. Martin went with a similar, got 406. He went with 75 over 25 is 3, add 1 for 4, times the 100, add the 6. Yeah, 406, like that. So I'll give myself 7 points. 401 for Helen, so that is 75 times 6. 75 times 6 is 450. I'm afraid. I think you might have gone wrong there, Helen. And Misky mistook the 50 for a 5. Oh, I'm sorry. They are a bit far from the screen. Let's put it into the numbers game solver and see what comes out. Okay. Let's see, what have we got? 1 and 6. And the target, 408. There we go. Okay, oh. Yeah. It's a shame. I'll tell you, there is a lot of pressure when you're working these out. 408 was doable, it turns out. One method you could have gone with was 75 take away 25 is 50. 100 divided by that 50 is 2. 6 add 2 is 8. Then you take the other 50, add 1 for 51. And then 51 times 8 is 408. Okay, so yeah, the other methods are just as insane though, to be honest. So yeah, maximum score for that round was 10 points, although to be honest, if you got anywhere close, you know, that's impressive. Just to reiterate how the number scores work, in case you're not certain how to give yourself your points. If you get it spot on, it's 10. Between 6 and 9 either way, you get 7 points, and then 10 and between 5 and 10 away, either side, you get 5 points. And then anything outside of that range, you get nothing. Which I said in quite a decisive manner, but that's how the scores work. Okay, let's turn that one off. And now we come to our final round. The virtual street countdown conundrum, which I'm going to reveal now. Good luck. Okay, how did we do on that conundrum? Did you get it? The answer was saturated. So 10 points if you got it. Don't worry if you didn't. As usual, I do not count the conundrum in my own score, because I have to look this up not look. I have to write this out so I know the answer anyway. How did we do? So I got 36 points. Also, Y is not. Oh, whatever. Yeah, my score was 36. Okay. The maximum score was 71. That's 71 points. But I think a lot of that comes from the 9-letter in the third letters game. Helen and Martin both got 53. Well done to you. 36 for Adriana too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm going to say, usually I go with about 75%. Because of the conundrum, you have, not the conundrum, I mean the 9-letter, I think we're going to have to knock off 10 points, so 61 to us. So if you get anything above about 40 in that game, I think, you should be very proud. If I'd got a word in the 4th letters game, I'd have made it. But yeah, well done to everyone who joined in. Thanks for coming along. Like I say, I do this because I enjoy the game, and so yeah. With that, on that note, I think I will say have a good afternoon, and I will see you next time for Virtual Street Countdown. Bye bye.